has been numerous demonstrations bringing to light the possible genocide or the current genocide in the DRC. Many have accused the West, that is the United States of America and its allies. Some have accused Rwanda, yes, have accused tech companies such as Apple or other manufacturing giants for fueling the conflict in the DRC. However, is this the case? Who is to blame for the current conflict in the DRC? Welcome to Mandela Unveiled. The name is Mandela. The DRC conflict cannot be pinned on one particular thing. However, the conflict in DRC, many have not realized the political will in the DRC. In the DRC, I am yet to see demonstrations against the government of the DRC itself. I am yet to see the people of the Democratic Republic of Congo calling their government to take action. I am yet to see the people of Congo, the Congolese, holding their government accountable. All that I see is numerous accusations against big tech companies. But the bigger question here is, are the people of Congo holding their own government accountable for the insecurity in Congo? Laurent Kabila ruled this country as a totalitarian ruler. He ruled DRC as a dictator, transferred power to his son Joseph Kabila, who apparently diverted monies meant for infrastructural development and mineral rights when most of these cobalt mines were sold out from US companies to Chinese companies during the Barack Obama administration and Donald Trump administrations. The evidence is clear. Where are these monies? That led to Joseph Kabila's resignation in 2019. Now, President Felix Tshisekedi is the president of DRC. What is he doing about the current situation? He is virtually hopeless in the whole Democratic Republic of Congo's conflict situation. The insecurity in the country, he is virtually clueless on what to do to bring lasting peace to his country. The situation in the Democratic Republic of Congo, don't we think that as Africans, don't we think that as Congolese, we should begin to hold our governments accountable for all that is happening? We keep on demonstrating and attacking UN mission offices. We keep on demonstrating and attacking the French embassies. For crying out loud, Uganda is even under the leadership of a dictator, Museveni. But he has been able to keep that country together. We all know what happened in Rwanda. However, Paul Kagame has been able to put that country united. And don't we think that there is something wrong with the leadership of DRC? There is certainly something wrong with the leadership of DRC. So when we keep on demonstrating against the West, against anyone else but ourselves, then we are denying us. We are just being in denial. Because I don't think that anyone can solve our problems for us. Also, the situation in the DRC is not an external or a solely external affair. It is also a matter of failure of governance, in the sense that the conflict in the DRC right now is not only about the cobalt mines or the natural resources. It also stems from centuries of ethnic tensions. Centuries of ethnic tensions. When the then Mobutu Sese Seko Zaire was in governance, that was between the 1960s up during independence, till he finally left power in 1997. The ethnic tensions were apparent. Even during Mobutu's regime, certain groups, such as the Tutsis, the Hemas, Banyamulenge tribes, felt marginalized. So if the Tutsis, the Hemas, and the Banyamulenges tribe feel marginalized, then they had no options but to protect themselves. They feel they are not protected enough. And like Thabo Mbeki said, military action cannot solve the situation in the DRC.
Government in Kinshasa must recognize the fact that all the people of the Congo are all Congolese. And it's the responsibility of the government of the Congo to protect all of them. You see, you don't have this phenomenon like you have the M23. The reason the M23 emerges, whoever is behind it, but the reason, fundamental reason it emerges is because of a section of the population, Congolese population, in the eastern Congo, doesn't feel protected. Because they have been since the days of Mobutu, saying the Banyamulenge are not Congolese, these are Rwandans and so on.
It's only political intervention. It needs diplomatic discussions. So, to the people of DRC, have we come to realize that our leadership are clueless on what to do? Have we realized that our leaders do not even know where to start and where to end? They are clueless. And that is because we often put square pegs into round holes. And that is the problem. We should stop blaming the United States, stop blaming France. It's not everything. Why must we always blame the West for all our problems? It is apparent. The M23, which is the March 23 movement, did not just come out of anything. It came out of what? Ethnic tensions, where some ethnic groups felt that they are not protected enough. And once people feel that they are not protected enough, they have to take arms and protect themselves. And what are the politicians and the political structures in DRC doing about this situation? And until the political leadership of DRC wake up to solve this situation, then we are going to have a full-blown out war. Already, SADC has sent in troops. And history has shown us that SADC intervention has never solved the problem. What solved the problem back then was the Nelson Mandela's peace plan in 1997. And Thabo Mbeki has reiterated that again, that we only need a political intervention. Already, 2 South African soldiers have died. That is the human cost of wars. We do not know how many South African troops will die. But what I can tell you is that the M23 know the terrain more than anyone. Other rebel groups know the terrain more than anyone. And in this 21st century, whoever that is behind the M23 and whoever that is funding them is giving them the state-of-the-art ammunitions and drones so that they are able to hit targets. Recently, the SADC is asking the West to fund them. So if SADC is asking for funding from the West and you then turn to blame the West, that the West is the cause of the conflict in the DRC, where then do you stand? If they are the cause of the conflict in the DRC and you are asking for aid or you asking for funding for your military action, intervention in the DRC, then if it is indeed true that the West are the orchestrators of the conflict, then you must do their bidding. Africans, it is time we wake up and understand that this is the 21st century. We should stop lying to ourselves and know that we are capable of anything. We should be able to tell the young people in Africa that even if you sit in a village somewhere in this technology age, you can blow out in no time if only you are determined to break through. A word to the wise, they say, is enough. The name is Mandela on Mandela Unveiled. Make sure to subscribe. Leave us a comment. What do you think? Should we blame Rwanda? Should we blame the United States and its allies? Or we should hold the governments of DRC accountable for the situation in the country? Make sure to subscribe to my channel. And until we meet next time, adios.